don't got as many subscribers, my shit don't change. I've been the same ever since I entered this game. This is for they niggas switching they shit, prostituting themselves, trying to get them some clicks or a bitch. Hey. Money, looks, status, all that superficial shit matters, but it don't matter. Because you got a lot of shit going on, like, well, such and such said looks don't matter, and such and such said looks do matter, or, yeah, such and such said looks don't matter, but then I got rejected by this girl, or height don't matter, then this girl rejected me, or if you're a woman, men say looks don't matter, but I got played by this man, and I did this, I submitted, I did all that, still got played, blah, blah, blah. The list goes on and on, right? Let me talk to y'all for a second, man. It feels good. It's nice out. We about to finally get to live again, you know what I mean? Finally get to live again, man. Even though you live in the winter, but not like this. You can really do shit. You can dress how you want. When you can dress how you want, you feel good because you look good. Y'all know the routine. You already know what time it is. But the reason why looks don't matter is because, see, it's all about you. Let me say this. All this looks, cars, status, height, whatever, it's all about what do you want. What matters to you? It's not about what matters to this girl or this guy or that guy. What matters to you? You. Finger right there, you. Right? All right. Now, looks do matter if I'm dealing with a woman who cares about looks, right? Now, let's say you have two women. They both care about looks. Right? One thinks I'm fine as hell. One thinks other guys look better than me. See, looks still matter. Either way. Right or wrong. One thinks I'm fine as fuck. One thinks he's alright. One could think I'm ugly. You got three of them. One think I'm fine as hell. One thinks I'm okay. One think I'm ugly. Right? And I know they ain't stopping. Hold on for a second. I don't know if I should get off on this exit. What, man? That shit looking suspect. Nah, we good. We good. Gucci. Three women. Looks still matter to all of them. You know what I mean? One thinks I'm fine, one thinks I'm okay, and one thinks I'm ugly, right? Keep in mind that looks could be on a priority scale differently from all different three of these women, right? But every woman walking the face of this earth cares about looks. You know what I mean? It just depends on how much they prioritize it from one woman to the next, and it depends on what they find attractive. I know I'm kind of going off because I think I fucked up and I should have got off on the exit like I told myself to. Man. That kind of put me out of a good mood, but let me break it down like this, y'all. Looks don't matter because I'm not going to deal with a woman who don't think I'm attractive, right? So if a woman thinks this guy's more attractive than me, right? I'm not going to deal with her. If a woman don't think I'm good looking, I'm not going to deal with her. Therefore, looks don't matter. Technically, looks don't matter because I'm not going to deal with a woman who thinks that I don't look good. I'm not going to deal with a woman who thinks that a man that only is going to deal with a man unless he got money. You see, it's all about what do you want. Money don't matter to me when it comes to getting a woman because I'm not going to deal with women who are superficial and only care about money. You see what I'm saying? Looks don't really matter because I'm not going to deal with a woman who doesn't find me attractive. You get what I'm saying? So, people, oh, you got to have a car, you got to have this, you got to have that. Yeah, if you are that type of man that want a superficial chick, then I guess that's what you're going to have. Hopefully you're not that type of guy, though, that wants these superficial chicks. Therefore, none of that shit it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You could be a bum on a couch. Because you like the type of women that are willing to work with a man and see things in a man that somebody else might not necessarily see. You don't want a woman that just wants the winners at the finish line. You want a woman that's willing to work through things with a man and be at the finish line with the man. A lot of y'all, here's another example. A lot of y'all say they like bad boys. It doesn't matter to me. It's irrelevant to me if women like bad boys or good guys. It's irrelevant if they like bad guys. Why? Because I'm not a bad guy. So therefore, any woman, no matter how fine she is, I don't care if they like bad dudes. You're not going to hear me complaining about that type shit. Because for one, I consider myself a good dude. For two, I don't even want to deal with women who like bad dudes because that means they've probably been used and ran through and shit. It's all about what do you want. That's what y'all not getting. It's all about what do you want, man. You got to look at what you're looking at and why you're looking at it. Or they only like men who wear chains or men who do this or that, then that's not the woman I'm looking for, right? This is for me. I'm just breaking it down from my perspective, but you could apply it to yours. It could be anything. It might not be a gold chain. It might be It might be you wearing Walmart shirts and the women ain't finding you attractive. That's okay. Keep wearing those Walmart shirts until you find the woman that fucks with you, that you like back in that Walmart shirt. You see what I'm saying? Why would you want a woman that you gotta wear Gucci and all this every day for her to like you and find you attractive? You gotta ask yourself, what type of woman or man, when you're a woman watching, what type of woman or man do you want? If you gotta show your body and you really don't want to do that, but you're doing that just to get men's attention because you think all men like that, let's say all men did like it, right? Let's say all men ain't paying you attention unless you do that. Is that the type of man you want, though? In other words, if you got to show your body, let's say you say, when I don't show my body, I don't get many men's attention. But when I do, I get way more men attention. You got to ask yourself as a woman, which attention of the men do you want? See, most women are going to look at it bad they're going to look at it bad as far as not showing their body because they're not getting as many likes and shit. But what they really should be doing is paying attention to those guys that are paying her attention when she's not showing her body. And I'm not talking about you individually interacting with each other, you and a woman or you and a man, you know what I mean? I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about like you just trying to just show Facebook what you got going on or some shit. Pay attention to the guys that are showing you attention without doing all that shit. Not the ones that you only get their attention when you showing your body and shit. Because you have a lot of women say, these men, all they care about is sex and they looking at every other woman and this and that. Yeah, but what about those men that you got the attention of without doing all that? You don't understand still? What about the women, I'm going to put it from a man's perspective, what about the women that you can get without showing your chain and you was wearing your work clothes and you got her attention, all this and all that? Y'all see me right now looking kind of, I ain't cut my hair for a minute and I'm still not going to. Might rock it all summer. Guarantee you, women who really like me, still gonna fucking talk to me. Women who don't, ain't. It is what it is. It is what it is. It doesn't matter if I'm 5 foot. I'm not 5 foot, thank God, but still, doesn't matter. And then y'all wonder why she settled for that guy. In your eyes, she settled. Even if she did settle, but in her eyes, she didn't settle. You know what I mean? Even if it is settling, in her eyes, she didn't settle. Why? Because looks, money, cars, and all these things don't matter because everybody's taste is different. Everybody prioritizes different things. A lot of women get fake asses and fake titties. I'm a man that don't like fake asses and fake titties. I'd rather have a woman with a smaller ass and smaller titties that are real than the women with big fake titties and fake ass. That's just me. See that? Now, will that woman get a lot of more men by having a fake ass and fake titties? Absolutely. But that don't mean that she would make me like her. Therefore, it's irrelevant. Depending on what that woman prioritizes and what she's trying to attract. You see what I'm saying? What are you trying to attract? At the end of the day, I don't know about y'all, but I like women who like me for me. So I don't gotta do none of that nigga this and I'm a gangster. I don't gotta do none of that. None of that. Doesn't matter if I'm black and this is what they expect me to do. I'm not gonna do it. I've grown out of that, right? I'm grown now. I'm a grown ass man. I'm not young no more. You know what I mean? Every now and then we all have, not every now and then, but we all have shit in us from the past. It's always gonna be there. You know, where you grew up and how you act and things like that. But for the most part, I've outgrown that. That's not me anymore. It wouldn't be correct for me to go back to that. I feel like I'm dumbing myself down or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Let's just say women like men, a lot of women like men who smoke and drink. Right? Because you'll have some men say you got to have the bottles and this and that. That's how you get into women. Yeah, but what women? What women are you getting? It's irrelevant. I don't need weed or drinks to get a woman. Why? Because in my mind, I feel like the right woman probably don't even drink or smoke if we've been technical about it. If we really been technical about it, the right woman probably does not drink or smoke. She's probably sober. So I don't need it. I don't need it. My looks are irrelevant because every woman's not going to find me attractive. Or let's say every woman does find me attractive, but they might find other guys more attractive. Or maybe the woman doesn't prioritize looks like that. She does, but she doesn't. Not to the extent that she would just choose me because of looks. She might prioritize looks, but she prioritizes how a man acts or his characteristics and his mindset and that more. So she might choose a guy that's not quite as attractive to her as me in her eyes, but she still might pick him because of that. Again, looks and all this shit is irrelevant. Unless, of course, you want a superficial chick or a superficial dude. Then looks matter. Then money matters. Then height matters. All that shit matters then. But it don't matter if you're trying to pick a right person, that shit don't matter. Shit don't matter at the end of the day. So all of y'all here beating your head up against the wall. I'm ugly. Looks do matter, and this matters, and cars matter, and height matters. Blah blah blah. It matters to who are you trying to attract? That's what really matters. Instead of saying looks matter and height matters and this matters and that matters, how about saying who I'm trying to attract matters? Because that's what it boils down to. That's what it boils down to. Every woman don't like the so-called bad boys, men that don't give a fuck about them. You know, some women actually like the fact that you show that you care. Not all women like that. So you gotta ask yourself, who are you trying to attract? Who are you worried about not liking men who actually show that they care? I don't know about you, but it sounds hypocritical to say I'm worried about women who don't like men who actually show that they like them. Ain't that what I'm doing vice versa then? Because I'm complaining about the women not liking a man that's showing that he likes her, me, basically, or whatever guy is saying this. You know, I'm complaining about that woman, right? But wouldn't that make me the same? Because if it was a woman that liked me, I wouldn't have to say, well, she don't like the good guys. I showed her attention, dog. She ain't like me. Think about it. I wouldn't have to say that. I only have to say that because now I'm doing the same shit she's doing. Liking somebody that is, liking somebody that, oh man, what are you doing? Damn. Liking somebody that doesn't really like me. I'm gonna say that again. Women like men who don't care about them. They worry about them so much and ignoring the ones that do. And then I turn around and worry about that same woman who's paying me no attention. Think about it. You can't worry about these motherfuckers, man. They're gonna like what they like, dog. At the end of the day, you could say looks matter, blah blah blah, but you're not the only one she's gonna find attractive. Neither is a guy that she might find more attractive than you. You think that just because she finds that one attractive the most, or whatever you want to call it, you think that she don't like other guys too? You think just because he got height, he's the only one with height and all this other crazy shit? Why would you want a woman that likes a man based off of height? You know how think about it. All the dude gotta be tall and attracted to her, and he could take her. See, you're supposed to be liking women or men, if you're a woman, based off of them liking you for who you are as a person, not the height and all that other shit. Why? Because all that other shit everybody else can have. Or let me put it like this: you're not the only one with the height, the looks, and all this other shit, but you're the only one that's you. That's why looks don't matter. Because I'm the only, I don't have no twin, so I'm the only motherfucker that looks like this. And certain women are going to like it and some don't. It's irrelevant. Because why would I want to deal with women who don't find me attractive or want another man really more than me? Why would I want those women? Therefore, it's irrelevant. Do you get it? I don't want a woman that cares about a man's money or height and all this other shit. I do feel like a woman should have standards, because if she don't, then she probably just gonna pick anybody. But if I have to have a lot of money for her to like me, then I don't want it. Think about it. Why would I want a woman that I only qualify for unless I got a lot of money? Unless it's like a Jay-Z or Beyonce situation where she got a lot of money, therefore she's not settling. That makes sense. Now I can get the real boss chicks because I'm a boss dude. That makes sense. We're on the same level. Now, I'm not talking about that though. I'm talking about y'all saying that you get your money up, then they're gonna like you more. I'd rather have the women that like me when I was broke. It's more genuine. So it's irrelevant. At the end of the day, it's irrelevant. You're still gonna get who likes you, and you're still not gonna get who don't like you, because you're not. Because women can always go to the other guy. They're always going to have options because of their vagina. Therefore, even if you do got height or money or this or that, you know what I mean? Which I can say because I have all those things. And guess what? They're still going in game. Let's not forget that, because people say game and blah, blah, blah. At the end of the day, she might not like your charisma. You can have all the game in the world. That don't mean that woman or this woman's going to like your charisma over the next motherfucker's charisma. Plain and simple. Y'all make this shit so hard when it's so easy. The fact of the matter is, oh, she not fucking with me? Bye. Oh, she fucking with me? I like her? I fuck with her. That's how simple it is. Stop trying to fucking play patty cake and shit with these females. You don't got time for that. And the same thing with y'all women. A woman gotta screen out very quickly if a dude really trying to fuck with her like that, or he just trying to fuck. You gotta screen this shit out very quickly. And your looks don't matter because other women got it. Your vagina don't matter because other women got it. All that shit you think matters and sets you apart and makes you the boss bitch out of all the bitches don't matter, because you're not the only one with it. And every man don't prioritize every single thing the same. Therefore, it's kind of irrelevant. For one, you're not the only one with it. For two, every man don't prioritize everything the fucking same way. For 3, if you want the right guy that actually ain't gonna just fuck and dump you, then really your looks don't matter, because he gotta love you for more than just your looks. Your sex don't matter because he gotta love you for more than just your sex. Your money don't matter because he gotta love you for more than just your money. So as women, what do you really want? Yeah, your looks and shit matter if you trying to get superficial men that like things, that want that like that in you instead of just you first overall. Yeah. If you want a man that prioritizes then you're gonna get cheated on at some point. Why? Because you're not the only woman with the looks. So yeah, go ahead, pick the guys that prioritize a woman's looks. Keep using your looks as bait to get men. I tell women all the time, don't lead with your looks. The motherfuckers see that you look good, but don't lead with your looks. Don't lead with showing your body and all this shit. You're gonna catch a whole lot of fish. But now you gotta figure out which one's the right fish. You're better off not showing your body like that and seeing who's really trying to fuck with you. Yeah, you're gonna get less likes and less attention, but the attention that you get and the likes you're gonna get is way more authentic. They're more real. Yeah, because I wear these work clothes and I ain't gonna get probably the same attention that I would if I was dressed up. But guess what? The real attention I would get in these work clothes. You see what I'm saying? It's all about that at the end of the day. It seems like y'all want to attract people that want to jump ship when shit ain't going the right way no more, or when y'all want people to only love you at your best, not your worst. You technically want both. You want people to love you because you're great, and when you're at your worst too. Like, they can see you in the morning and still be cool with that. But you know what? Y'all want to think looks matter and all that matter, then keep attracting people that really don't like you. They just like superficial things or benefits that you bring to them. So keep doing it. That's on you. I don't want that. And if I can't have somebody that likes me for me, then I don't want anybody. Because I'm going to like somebody for them. So therefore, that's what I want in return. And if I can't get it, I don't want it. Because it's nothing but a heartbreak. It's nothing but another dick in her mouth waiting to happen. And that's all it is. When you attract people for the wrong reasons and by the wrong reasons, like how you attract them, you can say that it's the same thing. It's an accident waiting to happen, man. You're better off just being yourself, living your life, and letting people get put in your life that the Most High wants to be put there. Instead of using tactics and all this stuff and allowing the devil to convince people to, oh, look at his car, you should fuck with him. That girl don't even want you. Sometimes they'll give you sex and everything, they realize they didn't really want you. Or they run back to their ex or whatever the case. You think people who are with their ex and keep running back to their ex and shit, you think it's because of height and all this shit? They've been past that with that dude, man. Or that girl. With the looks and all that shit. It's because they're attached to that person. And once you're attached to a person, it makes that person stand out above all people. That's why when someone likes you for you more than the other shit, even though they're gonna like you because your looks and stuff like that, but they're the type of woman or man that likes somebody for who they are, it cannot be replaced. You're gonna be put above all people because they like you for you. There's only one you. But I can't tell y'all what to do, man. Y'all want to keep trying to attract people by doing superficial shit, then go ahead. You know what I mean? I'm gonna put it to you like this. If you're a woman that just wants a bunch of men's benefits, then I guess I see why you're doing it. I see why you're doing it. Because you're not looking for the right man. You're just looking for benefits from a man, right? So it doesn't really matter if they come or go. And if you're a man, you just want sex and pussy and shit, right? Then I guess it doesn't matter. I guess you might as well do your superficial shit. But I'm talking to the people out here who saying, looks matter, height matters, and all this. I can't get somebody. Just be patient, man. Just keep doing you. Keep self-improving. The right person will like you for you. The right person will like you for you. The looks and the height and all that shit only matters to all this superficial bullshit that's going on out here. This superficial dating and all that. And I suggest you not even want a part of that shit. Because everybody loses in the end with that. Because it don't matter what you look like. There's other people they're going to find attractive. Don't matter about your money. There's other people with money. You see what I'm saying? You're going to lose in that game of some superficialness. But you're not going to lose in the game of I'm going to be me and the right person to fuck with me. And the wrong ones won't. Plain and simple. Nobody fighting over nothing, none of that. Life is too short for all that. Focus on your purpose, man. Focus on your purpose. Ain't nobody got time for that. I'm going to be me. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not going to switch up convince somebody to like me. Then I got to carry this character the whole time I'm dealing with the person. Because I attracted them, the way I attracted them was not even who I was. Why do y'all want to attract people by being something you're not? Or because of something you got, right? It's not worth it, people. It's so much better and so much more genuine when somebody really fuck with you for you. And yes, they are out there because there's people out there that actually want to love people instead of things a person got. And all this crazy ass shit, oh, he's not 6'5", he's 6'3", and shit, her ass ain't that big, and all that dumb ass shit that don't matter. The shit don't matter at the end of the day. You talk about long term, fucking with somebody the long way, that shit ain't gonna matter. My height is not gonna stop her from putting a dick in her mouth. My looks ain't gonna stop her from putting another dick in her mouth. My money is not gonna stop her from putting another dick in her mouth. Putting a baby in her is not gonna stop her from putting another dick in her mouth. Only two things can stop her from putting another dick in her mouth. That's her thinking me able to attract her for who I am, right? And me picking the right woman. It has to be two things. Picking a woman that prioritizes just dealing with one man. Picking a woman that's grateful for having a solid man. Picking a woman that likes one man's attention over multiple man's attention. What does the woman like? How does she think? What does the man like? How does he think? If you all want somebody that thinks on a level of look at their clothes and this and that, and look at their car and this and that, then you're gonna get what you get. The same way you get them, the same way you lose them. What if I was to tell you you got them because of who you are as a person? It's going to be tough to lose that one. It's going to be tough as fuck to lose that one. Not impossible, but it's going to be super tough. But if you got it because of your car, another dude with a car. Come on, y'all. I'm not beating a dead horse over this shit, man. You get them the same way you lose them, man. Plain and simple. So pay attention to how you're getting a person. And pay attention. They rejected me because of this. So what? So what? I can live with if they rejected me for being me. More than someone accepting me for not being who I am. Nah. Or me simping to make them like me. AKA the woman version of simping, showing her body on the internet to try to attract men. That's the female version of simping. Because she feels like she can't get the man she wants just by being her. She's wrong though. It's just not as easy. Or she doesn't have the right mentality to understand that the right men are the ones that are not just choosing her because of her showing her body. Same thing with men. They don't have the right mentality to understand that a lot of women, the right women are going to choose you based off of shit that matters. Not fucking height, not money, not looks and all that dumb shit. So men got to ask themselves, what type of women are you looking for? I like women that like men for the right reasons because that is a better experience and you're more than likely not going to end up with a headache. You might not work out, But it ain't gonna be no child support. I hate you. I'ma do this and all that type of evil ass shit. Same thing, vice versa. With y'all women, it ain't gonna be I'm gonna take care of these kids, but not me and your kid type shit. Cause the dude never liked you in the first place, but you use your pussy or looks or whatever to keep him around and all this other shit. I'm done talking, man. Believe what y'all want. Looks don't matter. None of that shit matters, because if a person fucking with me, they fucking with me. You know what I mean? And if it does matter to a person, then that's not the type of person I want to deal with. Right? And looks don't matter, because there's always going to be women who think I look better than other men. And there's always going to be women who think other men look better than me. But why would I want to deal with those women who think other men look better than me? Think about it. So I can only deal with women who thinks I'm the shit. So looks don't matter. My looks literally don't matter if I'm the type of man that's smart enough to understand to only deal with women that like you. All the rest, they can go to hell. I don't give a fuck. Go deal with him. He better than me, right? In your opinion, he better? Go over there. I only deal with women who think I'm the best. This is the mentality you gotta have as a woman or man. Only deal with people who like you. And if you don't like the ones that like you, then you just going to sit back and keep self-improving until you get up on another level. See if you like someone up on that level, but keep self-improving. Because all the ones that didn't like you, you're going to be looking down on them one day like, I'm glad you didn't like me. I'm way up here on Jay-Z, Beyonce level. You way down there somewhere. What if you got one of them pregnant down there, or they got you pregnant down there? That's why it's a blessing. Rejection is a blessing. Stop looking at it as some bad shit. Rejection is a blessing. It's just showing. You should thank them for rejecting you, because they're showing you that you're not the one that they feel like first place. Why do you want that? Some people right now are in relationships stuck with a motherfucker that didn't think they was first place and still don't think they're first place. But they're in a relationship with them. They're attached to them, so they can't let go of them. They could, but they can't because of their attachment. So they're stuck with them. They're getting cheated on, treated like shit and everything else because they're with somebody who never thought they was number one. Rejection is a blessing. Believe that shit, man. Please believe it. Yeah, I like old girl, but she rejected me, and I'm glad she did, because she wouldn't have rejected me if she liked me. If she really liked me like that, she would have never rejected me. She rejected me because she liked somebody else more than me. Of course, there could be other reasons, boyfriend, blah, blah, blah. But let's just keep it simple. She rejects you because she didn't really like you like that. So that's a blessing. You got to see the blessing. She didn't try to deceive you, or he didn't try to deceive you. See, a lot of women, men don't reject them, and yet still don't like them. Why? Because of the vagina. So a lot of women don't even get that blessing of rejection, because a man's still gonna try to fuck a woman he don't even really like that. Let that sink in as a man. We get the blessing of rejection. Women don't. Their vagina keeps it from them. So now you got women who think that these guys like them and they ignore the ones who really do. All type of shit going on. I'm out of here, man. Rejection is a blessing, and unfortunately, a lot of women don't get it. But I tell you this: a lot of women will get rejected if they try to go about attracting a man in the right way instead of showing their body. They're gonna get rejected a lot by men. Men might not say it like I'm rejecting you, but they just won't pay attention to that woman. It's a blessing though, at the end of the day, because she's only going to attract men who see the good in her instead of her body only. Of course, the other guys see the body too, but she didn't even use that to get that dude's attention. It's different. It's different, man. I'm out of here.